We are getting a ton of leads through our social media campaigns. Double my revenue from last year to have my team up to 10 people and to be able to step away for a month in December. Generated, I think, 3 commercial cases, 2 shooting cases, and 1 slip and fall, along with, our car accident cases. When they calculated, it was about 170.
That's great.
So for PI, that's pretty good.
Welcome to my legal academy, helping lawyers work smart, scale fast, and enjoy life.
So I actually looked up, you started in November of 2022 and it said you're a PI track. Is that correct?
I'm a PI attorney, yeah.
And I think in the notes we had client generation was one of your biggest issues for joining before you joined.
Yes, consistent client generation.
Consistent. Okay. And how is that portion been?
It's been great. We are getting a ton of leads through our social media campaigns, and our intake team is funneling through them, qualifying them, and signing them up. We've generated, I think, 3 commercial cases, 2 shooting cases, and 1 slip and fall, along with, our car accident cases. So hopefully we've already made quite a bit on what we've spent over the next year or so on just one of those cases.
Yeah, that's great. That sounds like it. As far as the program goes, what's your biggest takeaway from it?
I think the delegation and systems, and making sure that each person only has a very specific role to do.
And then the implementation. What have you done with your automation and implementation as far as that goes?
So I've implemented like the reviews automatic on my website, and also we've implemented getting like leads, making contact with them immediately using open phone, text message as soon as they fill out the leads form, letting them know that someone from the firm will contact them to pick up the phone. So that's been automated. And then the automation of when the case is done, to make sure that we get the reviews on Google, which then translate to the website.
Are you using virtual VAs or you have in-house?
I have virtual VAs. So I had 1 virtual VA before I started the program, and now I have 6.
Wow, that's amazing. That is, I think, by far the most. And so I think that's great. A lot of people struggle with just hiring 1 VA, with being able to delegate. So that's pretty awesome. And then you keep them busy full-time, or are they all different?
They're all full-time. We have a receptionist. We have now 2 document collectors. We have an intake specialist. We have the one that I had before. She's like basically the case manager and also manages the other 5. We have someone that does the social media.
Have you calculated your cost per lead?
When I calculated, it was about $350, but I have the ads team, which was recommended by Sam. I used Roop. When they calculated, it was about 170.
That's great.
So for PI, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So what is your goal for the next 4 or 5 months?
Double my revenue from last year, to have my team up to 10 people, and to be able to step away for a month in December.
All right, I'm going to hold you to those goals. I'm going to write that down. December, a month off. Okay, so what about the actual community from My Legal Academy? Have you been able to benefit from the actual community and the members?
Yes, just getting different ideas from them on how they implement some of the same systems that I have, how they're using Zapier for different tasks. So that's been very good. Because a lot of our concern is that it doesn't translate to a practice area, but you can make it translate to your practice area.
Hey, hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you're a lawyer and you're looking to work smart, scale fast, and enjoy life, Right below this video, you'll find a link to book a call to speak to my team so we can tell you how we've been able to help over 500 law firm owners scale their law firm. Now back to the video.
It takes a little bit of work. Everybody's got that same concept that it doesn't work for my practice area until it does, until you make it work.
Yeah.
What would you say to someone else who's thinking about joining?
Get it done. Done is better than perfect.
Exactly. Is there anything else that you would think that, as far as the support goes, that you would want in My Legal Academy to offer?
I do a very good job of getting back to you, making sure that you get help on the technical side. Maybe the only thing is doing some kind of personal, like face-to-face reach out. I know that's pretty hard, but...
As far as, you mean like an in-person?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on an in-person event. It was supposed to happen in May, but of course, everything gets crazy. So we're working on an in-person event this year. So hopefully we'll get that done within the next couple months. So that one will be definitely fun. We're doing more community-led meetups as well. They'll be virtual until we can get everybody together. I think you're in Florida, right?
Yes, South Florida.
South Florida. Where in South Florida?
I'm in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, I just actually moved from Lighthouse Point. I lived in Lighthouse Point
really?
for, I don't know, 15 years. There's a lot of MLA members in Florida, so we need to try to get a member-led in-person meetup. I think that would be great for you guys because there's quite a few.
Yeah.
All right, so unless, as far as the modules, how far are you? Have you gone through all the modules at this point?
Yeah, I've done all the modules. You know, now it's just been growing, refining.
Optimizing each one, each area.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The only thing that I don't have down is the email response. You know, my team, I still am attached to my email.
How is that going to look for you to let that go for a month in December? Are you still working on that mentally?
I'm still working on it mentally, yeah.
Now your emails, how do you have that set up?
I'm reading all of them still. So that's the time stuff that is draining me. I try to only check it periodically, like in the morning twice, in the afternoon twice, but I'm always on top of it. Like I need to answer immediately, whether it's usually when it's from like opposing counsel or the court, or it's an adjuster.
Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. We're actually we're looking at a couple different. I'm going to put a poll in school, but we're looking at a couple different AI, ChatGPT sort of versions of email responders and email automations, and trying to get you all set up so that there's an immediate response happening, but then you can connect to your email, like you said, maybe twice a day, and actually come from an email from you. But have you ever thought about VA getting through emails and pushing you the most important ones?
I think, I'll have to do that because that way I know I have some human eyes on it. And, I'm not there yet to trust the AI to kind of go through it.
Yeah, that is going to be definitely a process for sure. But I think for the concept of you being gone in December, it would be good to get somebody to understand what's most important and what can wait.
Right.
Good. So great. So then are you coming to our calls during the week now, the implementation calls?
I haven't attended one in probably a month or so, but yeah, I want to poke myself back in there just so I can kind of hear what's new, because
yeah, we've got quite a few. So if you on Fridays or Sam's mastermind call, that's on the calendar. Before his mastermind call, we also have, I think you've probably worked with Whitney before. She does a full support call. So if you want help with any of your automations, any email, anything that's going on, it's a live, go through the action support, and then multiple calls throughout the week for accountability and just check-ins. So if you just check the calendar, you can pop in at any time. Those are all open. So they're not, you don't have to come in for an hour. You can come in for 10 minutes, get what you need and kind of pop out. But it'll be good if you hop back in and start, especially if your goal for December is to exit for a month. It'll be good to get. We also have a mindset coach now who comes in on Wednesdays, which might be something that would be beneficial for you for the mindset portion of letting go for a month.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so those are all the questions I had, unless you have anything else that you want to, chat about or kind of say. Other than that, I won't keep you. I know you got a little that's ready to play.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. I mean, I'm glad that I took advantage of it and, really embraced it and implemented it. It's changed, kind of the way I work for the best.
That's great. And it'll only be better. Doubling the revenue and a month off in December. That's what's coming.
Yes.
Awesome.
Amen.
Perfect. I appreciate it. If you need anything, you know where to find us. Just hop on in the calls or shoot us an email if you need support, and we're here to help you.
All righty. Thanks a lot, Bridget.
All right. Thank you. Have a great one.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.